Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, titled as Attaining the Supreme Purushottama Yoga, and text number 5. You can repeat after me. Antakale cha mamaeva Smaran Muktva Kalevaram Ya Prayati Sahamadbhava Yati Nasti Atra Samshaya Antakale cha mama eva Smarana Mukta Kalevaram Ya Prayati Samadbhavam Yati Nasti Atra Samshaya. Hare Krishna. Translation. And whoever at the end of his life quits his body, remembering me alone, at once attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. So Lord Krishna is instructing to Arjuna how to give up this life. So he's saying that at the end of the life means when we are giving up this body. At that time, if we remember me alone, me means Krishna. So if we remember Krishna at the time of giving up this body, what happens? At once means instantaneously, without delay, attains my nature. Of this there is no doubt. So he says, na atra na yati nasti atra samshaya. Samshaya means doubt, but na yati na asti atra samshaya. Should not have little bit of even doubt. If you remember me at the time of giving up this body, you will go to Krishna Loka directly. So everybody will have to die one day. Is that correct? Death is compulsory.
What is correct? It's giving the body.
So, na antakale cha mama eva smarana. Smarana means remembering. So, when we are giving up this body at the time, if we are remembering Krishna, we are remembering the mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. At that time, if we remember this mantra, then we will go to Krishna Loka. Of this there is no doubt. Now, as we have not reached that level, so that is why we are here in the material world. We all are taking birth repeatedly again and again and again, right? Why? Because we do not remember Krishna at the time of death. Death is just like an examination. And you can remember in the examination if you have prepared for it. If you do not prepare for the examination, then you will not remember. You will fail the exam. So, Bhagavad Gita not only teaches art of living, but it also teaches how to give up this body and get the liberation from the repeated cycle of birth and death. Okay. So let's see what Lord Srila Prabhupada is translating here in the purport. In this verse, the importance of Krishna consciousness is stressed. Anyone who quits his body in Krishna consciousness is at once transferred to the transcendental nature of Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is the purest of pure. Therefore, anyone who is constantly Krishna conscious is also purest of pure. The word smarana, remembering, is important. Remembrance of Krishna is not possible for impure soul who has not practiced Krishna consciousness in devotional service. So this is a very important thing here. One who has not practiced He will not remember. So if we really want to remember Krishna at the time of death, when will the death come? At any moment actually. We can die even now also. Like in Canada, average lifespan is 80 years. It's a long lifespan. People live longer. Um, but still, there is called as lifespan and there is another called as healthy span. Healthy span means even though you live up to 80 years, last 10 years of your life you are like vegetable. You are not moving, people are taking everything, Very few people are very active in the last few years. Suppose you live up to 100, but 80 to 100, how will you live? It is very important. Now we are all healthy, but after certain age, most probably after 70 only our body starts stopping function. Lot of functions go down actually. It start decreasing after 65 years of age. Lots of functions goes down. And at the time of 70, eyes are not working, back is not working. Now in the previous time, people were healthy even at the age of 90 years. But nowadays, because of the type of diet we have, the lifestyle we have, and the environment, most of the time people in their late age are not very active. They have to be supported. To go to urine, people have to help you. To go to washroom, you have to help you. To take a shower. So what is the point of living, say, 100 years if you are dependent on somebody? So if you are in that stage, vegetative stage, will you remember Krishna at that time? Is it chance? There's no chance at all. There's no chance. Because at that time your memory is also, as our age increases, our memory decreases. Because our brain cells are dying. Neurons, they degenerate. So our brain degenerates. So the memory goes down also. Our body does not function. Eyes cannot see. Ears cannot hear. As you grow old, hearing decreases.
Where does the energy comes from?
So your energy disappears actually. As the age advances, the energy disappears. Your digestion power goes down. Everything, your bone reduce in size. जैसे जैसे उम्र बढ़ती है हमारा सब शरीर पिघलने लगता है 60 साल के बाद ये प्रोसेस रैपिड होती है 60 to 70 your body goes down and then 70 onwards rapidly sometimes goes down. Now those people who are very healthy, who are doing exercise, who are very health conscious, they might have a better life. But the people who are not doing that, their life will be in a suffering. Now, for those people also, and for people who are healthy, if you have not practiced Krishna consciousness, then you will never ever remember Krishna at the time of death. Therefore, one should practice Krishna consciousness from very beginning of the life. Very beginning means from young age. If one wants to achieve the success at the end of his life, the process of remembering Krishna is very essential. Suppose you are traveling, say you're going to India from here, then what do you have to do? You have to start preparing. How do you prepare for the travel? So you first buy the ticket, make sure your visa is valid, your passport is valid. Then once you buy the ticket, then you pack whatever the gift items you have to take. Then once things are done, then on the day of the travel, then you leave half an hour before or a couple of hours before, whatever the time, and then you reach there and then you start your journey. Similarly, we are going to give up this body. Another journey is going to begin. It is not that we are going to stay here forever. One day we have to begin another journey. So when do you start the preparation of the another journey? Is it like a half an hour before you buy the ticket? When do you buy the ticket? You buy advance, so otherwise it's very expensive tickets, right? Similarly, as we have to give up this body, we have to prepare for the next journey, which is very important. And that is all about Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is the preparation for next life. And what is that next life? Going back to home, back to Godhead, Krishna Loka. We do not want to stay here in this material world forever. Why? Because this material world is a phenomenon of stress. Everybody is stressed out here. Job, money, environment, relationship, everything problem, there's nothing 100% here. So we want to get out of this and go to the 100% best place on the planet. Huh? We came to Canada thinking that this is a better place, but there is a problem here as well. But if we go to Krishna Loka, then there is no repeated cycle of birth and death. There is Lord Krishna there. We are going to serve him forever, and it's a beautiful place where there is no need of any stress. There is lots of fun there in Krishna Loka. But if we haven't prepared ourselves, we will not be able to travel there. And what is the preparation? Preparation is regularly chanting the mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Making this mantra as a part and parcel of our life. Why? Because our death can come any moment. So I'm going to remember this mantra every time. Wherever I travel, the mantra CD or MP3 or whatever the record is playing in my brain. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So I'm not worried, I'm prepared. Why? Because I am planning for my next journey, right? So that is all about Krishna consciousness. It begins from the very beginning of life. If one wants to achieve the success at the end of his life, the process of remembering is essential. Remembering Krishna is essential. Huh? So most of the time people remember at the time of that, what do they remember? They remember their family members, their parents or children or some business or something. Huh? But death is a very painful phenomenon. They say that when you die, there is a lot of pain. And in the Mundaka Upanishad, it is mentioned that when you die, you get a pain is equal to 10,000 scorpions biting you at the same time. How many? 10,000 scorpions, bichu. If they come and bite you at the same time, that is the severity of pain you get at the time of death. Now, can you imagine in that pain would you be able to remember Mahamantra? It is very difficult unless and until you have practiced it. Therefore, one should constantly, this is very important. Therefore, one should constantly, incessantly chant Mahamantra. What is that? Let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What is it said? Can you read loudly, Prabhuji? What is it said in the blue?
Therefore, one should constantly, incessantly chant the Mahamantra.
What does constantly and incessantly means? Constantly means regularly or continuously, and incessantly means without interruption. Not even a break. Because as I said, the CD has to be continuously going in your brain. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Why? Because the death can come any moment. We are prepared for the journey. I'm ready for the death. Actually, devotees are not scared of death. Most of the people are scared of the death. But for the devotees, death is a time when they will be able to meet Krishna one to one. So, it is an opportunity actually. Death is an opportunity. This body is not suitable to go to the Krishna Loka. But this is the body suitable to serve Krishna. So there are advantages and disadvantages of this body. This body you can use to serve Krishna, but this body you cannot take it to Krishna Loka. So that is why, while serving Krishna, remembering Krishna, we give up this body and go to the Krishna Loka. Lord Chaitanya has advised that that one be a tolerant as a tree, tarorapi sahishnota. Therefore, be so many impediments for a person who is chanting Hare Krishna. So, while we are chanting, there might be so many impediments. What are the impediments while chanting? Sometimes you feel lazy, sometimes you feel sick, sometimes you have a lot of work, you are traveling, or sometimes you have family responsibilities. But still, we have to tarorapi, we have to be tolerant. No matter what happens, even though sometimes problems will come, but still we don't have to give up the chanting process. Nonetheless, tolerating all the impediments, one should continue to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So that at the end of one's life, one can achieve, one can have the full benefit of Krishna consciousness. So, this mantra is a magical mantra. So, it's called Maha Mantra. So, it's Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, this is Maha Mantra, and it's said by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that Hare Nam, Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti, Evam Gatir Anyata. So there is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way other than chanting the Maha Mantra. So there is no rules and regulations for chanting the mantra. Actually, you can chant anytime, at any moment of the time, at any time of the day. Whether you have taken a shower or no shower doesn't matter. You just keep on chanting the mantra. Some people say, "Oh, I cannot chant while I'm sleeping." No, you can chant while sleeping also. You can chant while taking shower also. You can chant while traveling also. Wherever you are, keep on chanting this mantra. Now it is very difficult actually. It's not easy to chant the mantra. You might find it that, oh, let's chant the mantra, but no, it's not that easy. Because this is the mantra which will take you to Krishna. And Krishna doesn't want everybody to come to him. Krishna wants selected people to come who are sincere, who are really, really hardworking, who are pure. That is why Krishna will bless you. The day you start chanting this mantra, start thinking that Krishna has started blessing you. हाँ, भगवान की इच्छा के बिना आप चैंट नहीं कर पाएंगे. कितना भी मर्जी कर लो, भगवान के पास जाने के लिए ये टिकट है. हाँ, so Krishna will allow you to enter into this loka if he finds you are sincere, your pure soul. Then only you can enter. That is why sometimes people give up the chanting. Why? Because there is Krishna has taken up mercy. भगवान की इच्छा चली गई है तो chanting बंद हो जाएगा. So you have to really be pure at the heart. You have to be really, really tolerant, very kind, compassionate, caring, and loving person. Then you can chant very nicely. Once you are surrendered to Krishna, then Krishna will bless you and you can chant this mantra very regularly. So chanting is most important part of Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada